Hello, welcome to the boxing column. The boxing column. My name is Alexander Ojimba, and today's topic is going to be Deontay Wilder. That's the picture there. Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior. But this is going to be part one. The name of the video today is called Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior. Now, I chose to do this topic, Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior, because I've watched Deontay Wilder as a heavyweight boxer, and I've watched Deontay Wilder as a boxing pundit and a boxing analyst and a boxing fan myself. And I've come to the conclusion in my mind that, not even the conclusion, I've come to the realization that Deontay Wilder was born to do this. Right, so when you look at some boxers in the world today, heavyweight, middleweight, light middleweight, featherweight, a lot of pretenders out there, a lot of gimmicks, a lot of phonies. But when I look at Deontay Wilder, I say he was born to do this. And that's why the theme of the topic today is called Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior. Now, when I say Deontay Wilder was born to do this, what do I really mean? I mean that Deontay Wilder is a boxer that has got natural ability. I was counting that. I think I've threw about 50 punches there, you know. Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight boxer that's got natural ability. He saved this one. He's got natural ability. I counted it again. I think I did about 200 punches there, you know. He's got natural ability. And also, he's a clean boxer. So I've watched heavyweight boxing, I've watched boxing in general over the years. A lot of boxers are very dirty out there, you know. When the referee's not looking, he punches you underneath the belt. But Deontay Wilder doesn't do that. He's got natural ability, he's got natural range, and he's clean. So all his knockouts, all his triumphs has come with clean boxing. A lot of heavyweight fighters all over the years, they try to, when the pressure is on them, when they're not dominating the fight, they can turn it into a brawl or a street fight. Anything can happen. But Deontay Wilder, I've watched him, he soaks up the pressure. He's got natural ability. And I appreciate that. And I'm sure a lot of boxing fans around the world, they appreciate that. Don't tell me you're going to see me throw those punches again, you know. I was counting, I think I did about 85 punches there, you know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say also is Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight boxer that's got good stamina. Because in the days of Cassius Clay, as you can see, cameraman, show that please. In the days of Cassius Clay, who his name transformed into Muhammad Ali, boxing used to go for 15 rounds. But in today's heavyweight boxing, it goes on for 12 rounds. And believe you me, you cannot be the heavyweight champion of the world if you don't have good stamina. So Deontay Wilder is what you call a supreme athlete with good stamina. He's tall, so he's got a long reach. I'm looking at the qualities and the characteristics of what a world champion should be like. And Deontay Wilder, he's got a long range. I mean, I think he's about 6'5" tall. So that works in his own advantage also. You know, normally I talk about football, the soccer arena, but I like boxing also, so I decided to create or to design a boxing program which is called the Boxing Column. Cameraman, please show that. The Boxing Column. Yeah, so when I say Deontay Wilder is very tall, I mean he's got a long range as well. So with his jab, he can keep the opponent at bay with his jab. You see that? If you're like 5'2" and you're a heavyweight and you got big muscles, even if you try to use your jab will be like, the man will because you're 5'2", you might even complain to the referee. The fight is good. You're complaining to the referee. The man hit in my head. or you know, you might even get a table into the ring, climb onto the table, and try to get your jab's too short. Yeah, but someone like Deontay Wilder, because he's 6'5", he's got a long range. Look at that. You see that? In, out, zoom in, zoom out. So when Deontay Wilder's in the, in the gym, and his coach is telling him what to do, I mean, I'm not going to be in the gym myself. I could be on the high street listening, but I expect to be hearing things like this. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. He's got long arms, so he can do the job. If you're 5'2", they say in, out. No. You're in the wrong job. You're in the wrong sport. Well, 5'2", are you going to fight someone that is 6'6", like Lennox Lewis? Are you going to wear high heels? And start doing this in the ring? No, please, man. This is the HBO. This is HBO boxing. Or what, you're going to carry something and throw it at the man? And miss completely. No. So what I'm saying is, like, the height of Deontay Wilder is considerably reasonable. So if I can imagine I'm in Hollywood and I'm in the gym, I'm outside the gym and I'm listening to the training that's going, the training session with him and these. I'm hearing things, the coach saying to him, Deontay Wilder, in, out, in. You see the long reach, 6'5", out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's what I'm talking about. But let's not lose the focus anyway. Today's topic is called Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior. Cameraman, show that. Yeah, that's him. So Deontay Wilder also is very professional in the way he speaks, in the way he carries himself, in the way he fights. He's got respect for his opponents. And that's why I began to respect Deontay Wilder as well. So what I'm saying is, Deontay Wilder doesn't say ridiculous things about people, and as a world champion, there's a way you have to carry yourself. So he carries himself in a very professional manner. I mean, before the fight starts, a lot of things are said, but after the fight is done, Deontay Wilder carries himself in a very professional manner. And he's got very good boxing knowledge also. Because I've seen Deontay Wilder on different shows, the way he talks, he's got good boxing knowledge. I mean, a couple of months ago, probably about 6 months ago in 2019, he was saying something about him being the hardest hitter in the heavyweight division, from when the heavyweight division started. And George Foreman said, yeah, he is the hardest hitter. So it tells me that Deontay Wilder is a professional athlete that does a lot of research. He's got good boxing knowledge. He talks sense and he studies the opponents. We need this kind of man in the sport of boxing. Deontay Wilder in the sport of boxing is healthy for the sport. You know, and I also know that Deontay Wilder is a student of the game. When I say student of a game, it doesn't mean that Deontay Wilder picks up his bag and he's going to college to go and learn economics or accountancy. When I say a student of the game, it means he's come through the ranks over the years, maybe lightweight, maybe the Olympics or something, maybe amateurs, that's the word I was looking for. He's a student of the game. Whatever it is you're doing in this world, you gotta know your craft. Yeah, he's a good student of the game. I'm a worldwide preacher. Very soon you're going to see me on national television. I'm a student of my craft as well. I know what I'm talking about. But let's not lose focus. Deontay Wilder is the African American undefeated warrior. I'm not even sure. And what intrigues boxing fans all over the world, what gives them a lot of interest about Deontay Wilder is because Deontay Wilder is also passionate about his sport. He talks boxing, he lives boxing, he supports boxing, he respects boxing. So you gotta respect this athlete. I know there's other great heavyweights in the world today, but today's topic is not about them. I'm going to get to them later, but today's topic is about Deontay Wilder being a clean professional and a student of the game who is passionate about his sport. He speaks well. And these things are necessary because you can't be the heavyweight champion of the world and you're talking anyhow. Deontay Wilder is an athlete that speaks well. I've seen one of his videos where he was saying, man, when I was younger, my grandma used to say to me that you're going to be something in this world. She saw something in me. You see, Deontay Wilder speaks well about the sport, and you've got to speak well as a heavyweight champion of the world because a lot of youngsters are looking up to you. You can't talk anyhow. You can't be seen coming out of a nightclub, falling all over the place with marijuana in your hand. No way, I don't think any heavyweight should be that way. So Deontay Wilder is a good example for heavyweight boxing because he speaks well and he carries himself in a professional manner. This is very important. A lot of professional athletes have fallen off the bandwagon because of the way they carry themselves. Maybe too much drugs, maybe too much alcohol, maybe too much pride. Deontay Wilder is not like that. And I believe Deontay Wilder, because of the way he carries himself and because of the way he speaks, he's even going to go further. He's going to achieve a lot more greater things. He's got a good left jab. I was talking about this thing earlier. See, cameraman, are you counting? But the way I'm throwing my left jab, you can tell I'm not a boxer myself, you know. But anyway, it's not about me. It's not about me not being a professional boxer. It's about me showing you that Deontay Wilder's got a good left jab. So don't look at the way I'm throwing my jabs because I'm not a boxer myself. I'm a preacher. Right? He saved this one. How many jabs was that, cameraman? So he's got good left jab and he's an aggressor. Whenever Deontay Wilder's fighting, he's an aggressor. So he doesn't wait for them to bring the fight to him. He's the one that brings the excitement. So he's a fighter that attacks. Imagine if the other fighter's waiting for Deontay Wilder to come and Deontay Wilder's waiting for the other fighter to come. It's going to be a boring fight. They're both going to be waiting for each other for 5 days, you know. But Deontay Wilder, he attacks the other opponent. You've been watching the boxing column, Deontay Wilder, the African American undefeated warrior, part 1. I see you on part 2. Bless.